Hi guys, welcome back to another Sailor Moon Proplica review. So today, very fancy, we've got the actual moon stick that we're going to review. And before I get to that, I'm also going to do the Moon Spiral Heart Proplica, which is much larger, but we'll get there. Okay, so for this one, it has a whole bunch of parts that come with it. I was actually surprised by the number of things that came with it. It has a lovely stand that it just sits on, for one. So let's show you that in there. It's got little prongs that nestle it in there, so it just sits on there. It's got a little holder piece for this, which actually goes in there. I'll show you that in a minute. But for now, let's show you all the different things it does with having all of those extra attachments, because it actually makes a difference in what it does. So to turn it on, this twists left and right. So it's also got settings. So let's see. So that one's got her voice, and she's obviously attacking, and then the villain is making his noise. So that's actually my favorite setting, is on the setting when you hold it down, she actually does her whole phrase, which I absolutely adore. Okay, so that's it for the settings on that side. So if I twist this to the other side, let's press it once. And then this time it's the battle sequence, but without either of their voices. I assume this feature is added for people who want to make the shout themselves if they're cosplaying or whatever they're doing. I think that the second part of this is a different when you hold it down on this side. Yes. So this is the noise that it makes to tell you that something's nearby. It's from like the first couple of episodes when she gets this. It lights up and it flashes and blinks when she's getting close to anything that has to do with bad guys in the moon. But I'll show this off to you. So this is just for the stand to hold it. Very lovely. And then it's got an on-off switch behind here, and that's where the batteries go. The panel just comes off. This one's different than the other ones in the sense that you twist the bottom for it to turn on and off. So just the battery compartment here. And then I know it's difficult to see, but once it's in the middle, it's off. So it's got a little switch here, and then it's got a moon and a star, and those are your two settings. And it just moves between the two, but the middle is off. But back is fairly simple. Okay, so now for the attachments. So this piece in here comes off. You press in these two, well, I guess you can't see them from that side, these two little nubs. And it actually spits it out. And then this lovely piece goes in here, which is going to change your settings. And then it also comes with this lovely replica of the open crystal. But this piece actually goes on top of here, and it just slides in. Bam! And it will light up and all that fun stuff. This is actually just a holder for that crystal, so now the crystal is not there where it once was. It's actually a really cool holder. I was very surprised by it. Pleasantly so, but I was. Okay, so let's see how many different settings we get. So, well, with all the lights on, I wonder if you'll even be able to see that this is flashing. So as you can tell, once the crystal's actually on there, it does the power-up noises for the moonstick. So let's hold it this time. Okay, quick and simple. Let's switch it over to the other setting and see what it does. And again, without her voice. And if I remember correctly, holding it actually makes a special noise. No. Okay. Maybe that was the other side. But yes, that is the Proplica in its glory. It's very shiny color, very pointy tips on this. Like, I kid you not, they're actually really pointy. But I enjoy it quite a bit. And again, these pieces all come off and they sit on the stand. I love it. It's my favorite out of all of her weapons, but maybe that's just because I'm special. I don't know. Okay, and then we've got this lovely large wand. So, it too has a compartment in the back where you peel off just about the whole back, and then when you flip up the switch to turn it on, makes a whole bunch of fancy turn-on noises. So I'm just gonna drop that. Okay. And apparently have trouble. Okay, so let's get a closer up. So this is pretty shiny red. It's actually the same color as the Cosmic Heart Compact, which I do have right here, so I will put next to it. And obviously they go together as a pair. I couldn't help myself. I have problems, but that is neither here nor there. So it's got the crown up top with the little ball on top. These here light up, and those 4 are going to be your settings, and this indicates change. And then these are actually your buttons. So it's been a while since I played with this one, so you'll have to bear with me while I try to remember all of the fun stuff that goes with it, but it's got this very lovely sheen to it. And it is in no way the same pink color as the moon stick. Let's get you good lighting. See how dark this one is? This is more like a pearlescent pink, and this is more like a pearlescent fuchsia. I was actually a little upset when I realized they weren't the same color because I like things to match, but that's a personal preference. And then this thing comes with a lovely stand that actually has the chalice on it. I do have the chalice, but that will be another video. And then this rests. Oh, I pressed a button. Oh, it's got the twisting noises. That part always cracks me up. Okay, so one of these switches your mode, and the other one... I forgot I did that. So one of these switches the mode, and one of them actually activates the noise. So that activates the noise. Okay, so the top one switches your mode, and then you'll see the light move around to a different setting. See? This bottom one is actually the volume. So now it's quiet. Now it's loud. Okay, so I assume that we just did this one. We'll find out in just a second. So maybe we didn't. Okay, so yes. This one is without the voices. So that's for you if you want to insert your own voice and your own bad guy. So the bottom one was her. So let's see. Let's try this one. And that's all that one does. Okay, so this one actually has much less settings, as you can see, in comparison to the Moonstick. I think it's because the other one has that add-on feature where it does go between two different transformations, to where this one doesn't actually transform like the Moonstick does. That one gets the crystal on it. But it's still lovely. It's still pretty. It's giant. I mean, it's longer than my head to my torso. Well, about there. If that's any indication of how long it is. I didn't actually look up the specs, but I'll put a link in the description for you guys so that you guys can look them up, see any reviews that other people have done. I'm going to collect all of them, so there will be a review on them all at some point. It may not be immediately because they are expensive. The new one is coming out in March this year, and that's the Kaleidoscope one. Super excited to get that one and play with that one. Of course, I'll do a review for you guys. But there's that. So again, lots of fun, lots of fun. I'll do more upcoming videos. I pressed the button. And we'll have more fun. Okay, see you next time.